Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the hardest promo teams to pack of all time. With a leading three of Bale, Henry, and R9, it's going to be so hard to get these. If you want your best chance, you're going to need unlimited packs. And look at me, I'm here to save you a day. So if you do want to say thank you, make sure to drop a like down below and of course subscribe. Make sure to go follow me on X. There's going to be a lot of giveaways on there in the future. Of course, check out the TikTok. And as usual, if you do want some coins to build out the rest of your team, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout and enjoy your new team. So let's talk about the free packs EA has given us this week, and of course there aren't any. So we're going to head over to the objectives, as this is where you're going to get your free stuff or the stuff that's going to cost you the least. So if we go over here, we've got our five in total rush packs that we're going to get from this. You've also got the total pack of 84/7. Now this as a thing on its own right now is very valuable. We've got the worst set of upgrades we've ever had for a promo start. We've got an 81 double and an 85 player pick. Now look, we get 4 of those picks, but you only get 4 of them and then that's it. You get 4 cards out of that. The 81 doubles, although repeatable and, you know, fairly good, it's such a low bar here. Every other week, it's been much better. So I'm disappointed, but this is where you're going to get a lot of your packs. You're also going to have a new rush objective that will come out in the next 48 hours, which will also be something you can contribute to. So I'd say do half of this now and then wait for the new rush objective and finish it off. We've then got Season 6 weekly play. This is going to be your first crack at an Immortal. This one here, you got 2. Obviously, realistically, all you've got to do, 40 SBCs, and then I'd say the rush games, that's the quickest route to getting this Immortal done. And of course, if it's not any good, you can go put that in an SBC. You've then got Bombastor, and we're going to ignore her and just look at what you get for completing this set of objectives. So basically, once again, playing the game, having French players, win 5 matches with, you know, a midfielder. You know, it's very, very basic stuff. You know, assist with a midfielder. How easy is that? French Revolution, play 6 rival matches while having 3 French players. I mean, look, let's be honest. Most of our clubs, how many French players do I have in my team? 1, 2. I can make 1 change and then I've got the 3 French players. And actually, my up front is not Bale, it is Harry Kane. I actually failed to do the over the head kick last week, which is why he's sat there. But very quickly, I can pop Dembele there, and there you go. I've got my 3 matches of rivals done with those 3. I could put him at right wing. You know, there's options. It's very easy. All of us have the French players, so we can do that very easily. The next step, unfortunately, is to look at our very dire set of SBCs. We've got an 81 double, obviously Beckenbauer, if you fancy it. You know, already done a video on that, so check it out. Double upgrade is actually going to be your best friend this week. Unfortunately, they've just not really given us anything. Now, I know that's going to change over the next few days, but opening day, promo where it's going to be hardest to pack any players, and they go, right, what we'll give you is 485 picks and some double upgrades. Now, look, these double upgrades, I've only done 2 so far. They weren't amazing, but I can imagine they can be very good. But what we're going to have to do, of course, to craft these is use a numerous amount of methods. The one good thing about this and, you know, the unlimited pack side of this promo is these are very easy to craft. So, you know, getting 50 of these is very simple as opposed to getting 50 of some of the harder things that they release. Or sometimes when they do an 82 combo upgrade and, you know, half of it's not very good. At least we know we're guaranteed a minimum of 2 81s here. And obviously, when you're guaranteed a minimum of 2 81s, the expectation is, you know, in a fair few of these, you're going to get some very decent players. Now, as for what else we've got, I've mentioned the pick already. It's not very good in my opinion. You know, you're putting in a team of 84s. You're also putting in an inform, or no, you're not an inform. But a lot of these, you know, historically we've needed things like informs and stuff like that. So that's why my brain went there. But even if it is just a set of 84s, I mean, look, that is a lot. So obviously make sure you're not putting in any extras there. Make sure you're going to the mark. I'm not going to submit this because we're going to open all 3 of those with an icon on shorts that will go out tomorrow. Make sure to check out the Mia Ham series from today, though. But let's talk about what we're going to do, because it's a very simple order of affairs here. We're going to do the bronze, silver, and gold in order. You do the bronze and silver first. You only use the commons to then complete the daily gold. And then your simple next step is to go and do the marquee matchups with the golds you've acquired. Now, you might be able to do 6 or 7 of the daily gold upgrade. You know, you might have spares, and then it's marquee matchups time. Very small investment to actually get this finished off. Obviously, if you've got a load of golds, let's say you did 6 of them upgrade, you got 66 golds, you got 6 rares, you can mostly get marquee matchups done. Might cost you 5k, but you're going to come out with 20,000 coins profit. Then with your remaining rares from the Born Legend and Rising Star, Then with your remaining rares, you want to do these two SBCs of as many icons as possible. Just tick off every single one that you can. Just literally rattle through all of the icons available, do all the SBCs, and look, if you can only do 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, you're getting 3k a pop for these. Now you can get more and you can get less, but the average, in my opinion, if you do all of them, the average is about 5k. You get a lot of specials that will come in, you get a lot of cards that are worth more, but on a worst case scenario, you're getting about 3k per pack. Then let's say you did 5 of them, so that's 15k. You've done the marquee matchups, that's 20. So in total, you're on 35,000 coins. Of course, unfortunately, this bad boy is going to be what's going to kit us out. You're going to want to do probably 2, 3 sets of these before you're really in the swing of the method. And of course, as usual, I'll leave a link to a full video on the method. But basically, you're going to buy 4 sets or 3 sets or 2 sets, however much you can do of this SBC. Open all of it. Untradables go back in. Anything that's a little bit higher rated you can keep. Anything that's tradable you sell. The only tradables you don't sell are a lib and sud card. You sell everything else. What you want to do with your spare commons is begin to just rattle away at the double upgrades. The reason being, that's our repeatable grind right now. Once you get an 84 and an 83 team spare of untradables that are like repeatable and starts filling up your dupe storage, then sure, get them out. Get rid of them, start using them for the pick. But until then, it's not worth it. Now, you can see this first double upgrade we've done in this video, and we got an 85 inform. Now, I'm not going to pretend that that is what's common. I've done 2 other ones, and they were pretty bad. But an 85 inform is a good start. If we could see a walkout in these, I would be very happy, because we haven't yet. But if we see a walkout, then I'd say, you know what, the ratio is all right. To be fair, in 4 packs so far, we've got an 84, we've got an 85 inform, we've got some 82s and 83s, we've had some 81s, which obviously to be expected in an 81 double upgrade. But I'm very happy with the overall result so far. 1 walkout from 10, and I'd say you're looking at a good little upgrade here. Now, as you can see, you're going to get a lot of duplicate rares. They can go into your premium mixed league upgrades. You can get rid of them very, very quickly. Now, while you're doing this, if you get enough spares, maybe do the campaign pick. I would say the best thing to work towards at the minute is going to be icon picks, because right now we don't have a lot available out that looks good. You know, in my honest opinion, there isn't a lot out there right now that really looks worth crafting. So whether it be an icon pick or a campaign player pick something that you want to craft towards and then do that. Now, the other thing I'm going to suggest to you guys to help you with your pack grind, because this is going to help you with your premium mix grind, it's going to help you with your double upgrade grind, it's going to help you with all your grinds. What I am going to suggest for you guys is that you go ahead and you pump out some squad battles games. Now, I've actually done, or I will have done, all 12 this week. I think at the minute we're on 8, and then I've done the 2 featured squads. I will be honest, I think that the grind from squad battles, although it takes a lot of games, in theory, they're all about 8 minutes. You can do them in the background. We're going to do a new video on the squad battles method, because I'll be honest, guys, it's an absolute DOS. It gives you the opportunity to get a load more packs every week, a guarantee of an immortal. So if we have a look at there, if you do a very, very, very minimum stuff, right, very, very basic stuff in the squad battles, your rewards will contain immortals. So if we have a look here, squad battles, if we go over to my rank, so right now, if you were to do what is essentially pretty poor, silver 1, you get a Dream Chasers guarantee. So this week it's still Dream Chasers, but next week it'll obviously be Immortals. If you go for rank, you know, gold 1, let's say, you get yourselves a Dream Chasers. I think there's a point where it goes to 2, or it maybe goes to a pick. I think Elite 1, you get 2 Dream Chasers, and is it Elite 2 as well? So 2 Dream Chasers. You get Elite 2, and you get 2 guaranteed promo cards. Next week, that's going to be 2 guaranteed Immortals. And if we just look at what I'm on, bear in mind, I've got 3 games left. I failed 1 game because I thought I'd gone into a featured squad on like a higher difficulty. So I quit it to then restart it on a low one, and it was actually a regular game. So I've got 3 left. I'll probably get, if I play these on a little bit of higher difficulties, I'm currently on 13k. We're on gold 2. I'll probably finish gold 1. Realistically, I'll probably finish gold 1, which means I get a Dream Chaser, 9k, and then a load of tradable stuff. All of that can be used to just go and make more packs. So it absolutely makes sense to just put the small amount of effort, genuinely minuscule amount of effort, into playing a bit of squad battles, playing the game that you're crafting on, and then getting it like that.